Learn mathematics, learn spelling, and keep your child engaged all at the same time. It is the neatest little guy. Here he is getting to work already drawing a picture. And the cool thing about this is it talks to you, it asks you questions as it goes along, and it comes with these great cards that you can actually put in front of Quincy to scan. And this is how it knows what to draw. It does a drawing lesson with your child, and it also, as I mentioned, asks questions along the way. It is the coolest thing. First time you've seen it, we're the only place that has this for you right now, and it is $20 off on 5 flexible payments, so a $20 bill will get it home. And Stephanie McKee here is going to show us how it works, why it's so great for kids. You happen to be an art teacher.
I am.
So when we met earlier, you said this is perfect because you're teaching STEM, yes. Science, technology, engineering and mathematics, and then with the A, the artistry mixed in.
Yeah, so it's STEAM.
STEAM.
And you have a little one that's interested in STEM and is part of a STEM club.
He's 7 years old and he loves to draw, and I have a 4-year-old too, and this is recommended ages 4 and up.
That's exactly who this is for. Maybe you have a future genius at home, a child or a grandchild who loves technology, but maybe you're getting a little frustrated of all of the screen time, because those screens to me are very distracting. You can get off task, even if you are doing a learning game. Say you are watching a video that teaches you how to draw. You're on to the next thing in 2 seconds. Quincy is your tutor. Quincy will teach your child 4 and up how to draw, and it'll play math and spelling games as well. You get all sorts of cards with different pictures that will walk your child step by step through how to draw. So
let's see then how that's gonna work, because as you can see here, we already showed Quincy this card, right?
Yes, so that's like a game, and that one's pretty involved. It kind of tells a story, which is really cute, and does a math game at the end of that one. But I am busy over here drawing a shark.
Okay.
So this is this is the steps that I've gone through so far, and I've followed along here. And the next step is to draw an eye. So I am drawing everything that Quincy does. All I do is press the button in the center when I'm done, and it will walk me to the next step. And what I love about Quincy's voice, you can kind of hear, she really explains every step and breaks it down little by little. She's engaging, she makes it simple, and makes every child know that they can be an artist.
And I love that Quincy will show the steps, explain why, and then wait for you to catch up, or your child to catch up, and then they can push the button at the top.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about, we've got numbers here, we have letters here. When did these come into play?
After you draw your animal or object or whatever it is, Quincy will ask you how to spell that animal. So right now, do you know how to spell it? So you'd have to find the S and put the S in front.
Can we do it? Can we do it?
Yeah, let's put the S in front.
Let's start with S. So
all right, we know Quincy, we can spell. Yeah,
okay,
just
so
go ahead.
Ready, guys? I was waiting for the shot. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay. Look, and it spells too. And Isley is here playing with Quincy, and she's 6 years old, so she's in kindergarten, which is an excellent age for Quincy. If you have someone that's like 4 to 7 in your life, and they love drawing and they love robotics and maybe even coding and tech, this is a cool gift for them, because they are not just learning how to draw, but they're getting interested in how a robot works.
I mean, I think it's amazing to take the 2 things that kids are into. It's art and it's technology. And then combining them in a way that they're still learning something, using their creativity, they're staying engaged. I love what you said, Stephanie, about how it's completely different than going online and finding some drawing video where they're gonna get sidetracked, they're getting more screen time in, and you don't know what's popping up, you don't know what that content actually is. With this, everything comes included. You don't have to buy batteries, it's rechargeable.
Yeah, it
just
does come
easy.
with the charging cable.
I don't need Wi-Fi or an app to use it, and I can feel good knowing my kids are gonna stay engaged and learn something really cool.
Yeah, I want to give you a little tour of Quincy too. Oh, the books are for drawing in. That will show you all the pictures that go along with the cards. You can use any paper, any pen really, but the books are nice because you can look at the lemon and then draw the lemon there, and then you can write it. I mean, early learners are really into those sight words, those basic words, so you want to be able to write them as well.
Very neat. And it's pretty user-friendly considering kids are going to be using this.
That's right. There's just a power button on the back, so you can spin that on and off. Down here is where you plug in the micro USB. So power button, USB, and then you just have 3 buttons on the top. That's the next button that guides you through the drawing step by step. So simple. Any child can be an artist. They can pause and they can rewind. So if they missed a step or if they were confused, which happens a lot with early learners, they can just rewind and see that step again and follow along and get confident in those drawing skills, because a lot of kids think they can't draw, but they can.
And
they just have to learn.
They need that confidence to learn it, right? And look how easily she's doing this. She's figured it out in no time. 6 years old, you said?
Yeah.
It will ask you questions as you go. It will do math questions, spelling lessons. So it's more than just drawing. It's really the full spectrum here of learning, which I think is fantastic.
And I think that it's so important to stay future-minded and stay on the cutting edge of learning and technology. And this is a robot. How many robots out there are available to little ones and will teach you something and can create? I think that's where robotics gets really interesting, because this is a drawing, teaching robot. And this might just spark the curiosity in your child in the coding field or in those important fields that are just going to have all sorts of job opportunities in the future.
This is where it's all heading right now, too. I mean, even my 7-year-old, I was telling you, he's in a STEM club that they do once a week, and they had to apply to get in. Everybody wanted their children to get into it. It was a random lottery, because these are the skills they need to know.
It's so
this is where we're headed.
Yeah. And if you're shopping for a child or grandchild that's always on a tablet, this is going to be a whole new field of interest to them, because they're going to say, how does this robot work? Well, there's software in there, and it really is coding. And as they scan each picture, let's see, I've got a fox here.
Okay.
I'm going to press the button, and as they scan the picture, it's going to walk your child through step by step how to draw
Let's learn how to draw a fox together today.
So they'll just follow right along. I'm ready for the next step, Quincy. Teach me.
Let's begin. By drawing a small curve to the top of the fox's
I can do that. I mean, step-by-step instructions are so important to a child that's learning how to draw.
And that's another major life skill as well, is focusing and follow those directions.
That's right. And look how smooth and precise it is. All you do when you set it up is snap the arms on, they're magnetic, and you just put the pen in and tighten the pen, and you're ready to go.
With your Quincy, you are getting 2 of the marker pens, but as Stephanie mentioned, you can use any marker, anything you want. We think markers are probably the best to keep it smooth.
Yeah, that thin marker pen.
Yeah, and it's adjustable in the front here, how you can do that. It is rechargeable, so you don't need to buy batteries for this. You'll never need like an app or Wi-Fi to use it.
That's nice.
Any of that, so you can take it on the go with you. It's a lot better, in my opinion, because sometimes I try this when we go to like my parents or friends for dinner. I'll bring coloring books and crayons. That's all fine and dandy, but they do get bored with that pretty quickly. This is engaging.
Quincy's like a friend.
It is, Quincy is a friend, and you bring all these cards, and they can decide what they want to do. Do they want to draw? Do they want to do math questions? Do they want to do spelling? It's interactive, and I love that it's conversational, too.
Quincy's very nice, actually. She's polite. If your child is spelling a word and puts the wrong letter card in front and doesn't get the word correct, she says, oh, that's okay, try again, which is a good learning robot.
And see, look at the math that she was doing. 2 + 1 is 3. Now, we do say ages 4 and up, so they're learning everything from the basic spelling and math skills on upward, right?
Yes, they are, and I think those are like really foundational skills that you have to get down early on, and Quincy can help with that. I just have to say that this studio has been buzzing with interest in Quincy, because they're like, what is this robot? How does it work? How does it draw? And to watch it draw is really very magical.
And I've got to say, these are the type of gifts. These are like the big ticket gifts that get so much use, and the kids are just so excited when they open it up. Even the packaging, to see the robot on the front, immediately you're intrigued. Like, what is this? And it could be a family gift. If you've got multiple grandchildren, if they're siblings, a niece and a nephew, boys, girls will love this, all ages from 4 and up, and you can still get it in time for Christmas, which is what I'm really excited to offer. With 5 FlexPay on everything today, it means $20 will get this home for you, and this price, when it's not on sale, because it's brand new,
I'm glad it's on
I am
sale.
too.
That's
It's going to go right back up to $129.99. It's a robot. This is very high-end technology, even though it's very user-friendly.
the
Comes with
lines
all
on
of the game
face.
cards with letters and numbers and
Small
pictures,
lines.
the extra
This
books,
is
and 2
add
pens as well.
water.
Yes, you're getting a
Man.
lot, and your child is going to have a blast learning how to draw, Quincy.
So unique. Well, you continue your art lesson. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. You know, Quincy's helping along.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here
Thanks,
and showing
Michelle.
us this. I appreciate it.